Electrum.
I can feel Shae dying
Man.
from here.
To be fair, you're like 5 feet away.
That's true.
50 each or 50 total?
50 for each piece of jewelry, and there should be 6 in the box.
Nice. Alright.
And there was a potion of healing in the box as well.
Yes.
And it came in a crystal vial.
Ooh.
That is worth about 200 Electrum.
Oh. Crystal vial. I'm going to mark that potion as special. Potion. Where is my healing potion? Oh, it's up here. There we are.
Uh-oh. The stream get interrupted.
Oh no, did the stream go?
I just got a notification that it...
Mine seems to be working.
Oh, it says it's an hour.
Although I don't hear it again. Oh.
It's because we're not saying anything.
Do we want to wait, or shall I continue on?
No, I think we're okay. I'm not seeing any indication that something hiccuped. It was just my phone redid the Twitter or Twitch dashboard thing. Oh no, it's showing the viewers are gone too.
Get back in, viewers.
That's weird.
Yeah. It also says live for 45 minutes on here. And then it was saying like an hour or something on the stream manager. No, it's showing 2 minutes, so it did hiccup. Yeah, no, Twitch hiccuped. So that means it's going to be uploaded in 2 parts again because I don't know why. We're good. You can keep going because look, there's the notification.
All right.
Too.
Once again, you make the trip down to the Wizard of Wines, approaching the vineyard. You can see light coming from within the house.
I will knock.
We're back.
We're back.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Sorry, my computer hiccuped.
All we heard was
Yeah. Then it started glitching. You see Elvir, the younger son of Davian, open the door. Oh, it is you again. How may we help you?
We require entry into Cleric, and they've tasked us with bringing them wine to access their village. I would like to buy some.
Do we forget to ask them how big a shipment is?
I'm sure
I assume it would be the usual shipments we send.
Yeah.
that. About how much is a shipment usually run?
We usually about a 200 electrum.
Oh, that's not
My
bad.
eye twitches. And then I say, do you accept barter? I have jewelry worth that amount.
Can I see it?
Oh, absolutely. I will take out the jewelry and for like all 6 pieces for them to inspect. They're each about 50 100 electrum each.
Shae's gonna die from an electrum overdose. He spends a little bit looking over each of the jewelry. Yes, we will take these 2, but we do have to add a condition for this trade.
Of course.
Please
Uh,
don't say more wine.
More fine.
we make the wine. We don't need any.
Okay, good.
We need you to go to Barovia and get us cheese.
We need you to guard the shipment as it heads north.
Oh, yes, we're actually heading that direction anyway. That shouldn't be too bad. All shipments
Don't fix
usually have run-ins.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said, Shae.
Do shipments usually have run-ins?
It's Barovia.
I know that.
Yes, it is Barovia.
Of course. Who's setting off fireworks? Who's playing with my rifle?
The children.
Sorry.
Yes, if you will give me a bit, I will get a shipment ready.
Of course.
Will anyone be accompanying us?
We'll be accompanying them.
Well, yeah. Who will be riding with us?
Yes, that is correct.
That would be me.
Hey, welcome to the gang.
Should I be?
No, I think that means she likes you.
We've been here like so many times. I need to find something new about this place. Sorry. It's a great place. I've seen every part of it. You know, when we walk through it to get all those people out.
I mean, we have not gone very far, really.
Well, I mean, you haven't. You weren't here for that.
I mean, you only went from Barovia to Vallaki and then here. You have not seen any of the southern side, from what I understand.
I'm saying this place, this winery.
Oh, yes, well, perhaps I have been here. You don't know. You never asked.
Have you been here?
She gives a wink to the Mardukov.
He will close the door.
Ha! See?
I take it it didn't last more than a night.
It is safe to say we should just wait for them to get the wine and we can go.
Okay.
And if his wife shows up, I am not here.
I I will mark 2 pieces of jewelry off. That leaves me with...
You can hear from the docking bay for the wagons the sound of, a couple men picking up the barrels of wine and setting them into the cart. And this is more your standard delivery cart rather than the fancy Vistani wagon you have.
Yes.
Waka waka.
After about 45 minutes, the job is done, and Elevere hops onto the driver part of the cart. Would you like me to head out first, or?
We can take points if you prefer.
However you would like to do it.
Right.
We also have a cart and 2 people on horses, so we could always either have the horses in the back and then cart in the front, or have the horses, you guys, then the cart.
We can put the cart in the back and the horses in front. That does make sense.
Cool.
Alright, that's fair. We'll do
Or
that.
1 horse in front, 1 horse in back.
That works too.
Mybi.
Yeah.
Roll 2d8 for me.
That. Level 3s.
You explode.
Don't know what that means, but I like the same number.
The wagon explodes. Oh, I don't like that silence.
I'm sure it's fine.
The wagon doesn't explode.
I realized I should put a chip in my mouth, and I was like, oh crap, wait, he was gonna talk to me, so I had to chew really fast.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
So you are doing the cart in front, 2 horses behind, and then your wagon at the very back.
I think it was the
Horse.
yeah, the horses in front, then the cart, then our cart.
Got it.
And give it kind of a protective surrounding.
So horses can scout if they need to, and we'll keep an eye on the back.
The next couple of days are going to be a bit busy.
A bit boring too.
Do you find rescue missions boring?
No, I find transporting cargo back and forth boring. The rescue mission is going to be great. We're going to burn Valaki down.
Let's try not to make too big of a mess.
Right, and she winks at Mybi.
But then, there's a little flame on my thumb.
The flame slowly begins to spread.
Sure, that's fine.
Sponsor us, Stacks.
Stacks. Oh.
Lays.
Lays.
Like knockoff
Sponsor us,
Pringles.
Lays.
Yes, it is Lay's version of the Pringle.
Yep. They're actually thicker than Pringles, and I sort of like it more.
Extra thick.
It's okay, Kate. It's okay to be wrong. So,
At least when it comes to the original, I like Pringles flavors better. Okay, now we can go.
you get back on the road, heading north back towards Kresk. A light rainfall begins to...
Oh,
No, I did that.
That was the pod.
Because it's not playing music.
The light rain begins to fall as you get northward.
I'm gonna, as we move, I'm gonna try to keep a lookout. Not terrible.
All right.
My perceptions always seem to be very average.
It's just not playing the bots at all.
That's weird.
It is weird.
So after about an hour of travel, almost towards Kresk, Ongrin, what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 14.
Ongrin, you just barely notice in time as a number of giant wolves descend upon the group.
He'll point him out.
And we are going to roll initiative.
Is it nighttime?
No.
Just dicks.
Oh no.
They're just dicks.
What the?
I didn't roll a 1.
You didn't roll
Yeah.
one.
Still average. Alright.
You rolled completely average.
Well,
hey guys,
slightly
we
below.
are just on fire tonight.
Yes.
My initiative is higher, or my modifier is higher than Ongrin's -1.
I'd hope someone had higher one than me.
I'm just saying.
Every initiative roll that I've done in these past games has been below 10.
Yeah.
Like last Saturday, last Sunday. I think that's it. I don't think a single one of my games played this week except for this one.
Just this one.
Yeah. Or like even my ones that aren't connected to this channel.
Oh.
Like just with friend groups.
Uh-huh.
I think they were all canceled too. Cuties!
I mean, it's in the middle of mawing somebody on that token, but yeah.
Like it's flying.
You can see the person's, like, axe in the corner and their arm.
Oh.
It's
Well,
about,
it looks cute.
it's about to eat that dude.
It looks like it's doing the little fox pounce.
Yeah.
It sort of does look like that.
It's gonna eat him.
Well, at least I don't go dead last, so...
What's the difference between a dire wolf and a werewolf?
Direwolf is dire.
Yeah, direwolves are wolves that are bigger than normal wolves and have like these usually sometimes they have bony protrusions, and then werewolves are shapeshifters.
Yeah.
Direwolf is still an animal.
That makes sense.
The real difference is only one of them is allowed on the furniture.
Yes.
Because it is their furniture. And one does not merely allow a dire wolf on the furniture. It allows
The
you.
King Arthur looking dude.
Oh,
Is that the delivery guy?
No, that's Ongrin's adorable squire that we never paid attention to.
Oh. He looks like King
Brandon
Arthur
just-
from Shrek.
Brandon just rolls in out of nowhere, like, hey, what's up? Uh-oh.
Oh,
To be fair, I think I started to talk to him once, but Ark's computer shut down or something.
Oh, that's right.
that checks out.
It's sad that it does.
Oh, there we go.
No, it was Alexander. Alexander the Great. Wasn't that him?
Alexander the Great.
No, it was King Arthur. From Shrek.
Yes, it was.
Like Shrek 2.
It was Arthur. They called him Artie. I
Okay.
think.
Yes. I get Arthur and Alexander mixed up.
Well, I mean, one was really close to his generals, and one had sex with his sister. So
Alright,
You know.
so the
both made baby Jesus cry. That's what you need to take away from it.
Are we gonna be on a map or?
no, this is going to be Theater of the Mind.
Okay.
Still up there.
How many wolves are there by chance?
There are 6 dire wolves and 1 regular ones by the look of it.
Just one regular wolf, huh?
Mm-hmm.
As far as you can tell.
That is not suspicious at all.
That one stands out. Kill it.
To kill the different one, like, whoa, wait a minute.
I did just look at the chat box and, like, it did not connect why Kay was asking about werewolves, and I feel dumb now. It's like, oh, just one regular wolf. Okay. Yeah, no, I got it. Okay. It is just a perfectly normal wolf. Yep.
Alright.
These are some irresponsible wolves bringing their little wolf in.
You know?
I'm the same size as the wolves.
Ongrin. These wolves are bigger than you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, they're probably about as big as a normal person.
All of them are bigger than you.
Yeah.
Direwolves
I'm
are like
almost
large size. I think they're like.
I'll say,
size.
I'm almost
There's a-
7 feet. I don't like this.
They're about the size of your horse.
Oh, no.
Ongrin, the first direwolf, charges up to you.
Oh, hang on. Going to charge up to me, huh, with,
Oh ho ho, you're approaching me. I can't kick your ass without getting any closer.
Yeah, if you're within 10 feet, I'm gonna beat you.
Mm-hmm. Roll that attack. And just so you know, Ongrin was the only one that wasn't surprised.
shit.
Get wrecked, nerds. With my mediocre
Donna, you rolled.
initiative roll.
Donna, you rolled 1 lower.
God damn. Alright. Well, what
And
about...
Sabina didn't see them because she had disadvantage from being inside the cart.
What about Aragol?
He doesn't have a great wisdom.
So unwise.
Wait, what about me?
Use your passive.
Ah.
You didn't say you were keeping an eye out.
I wasn't, no. I was just saying, oh, yeah, and my passive is 10.
14, you just managed to... It tries to, duck and dive out of the way, but you just managed to nick it. Roll your damage.
Oh, almost max, too. Yes.
That is good.
I'm gonna change Ongrin's name to Lubu when this is over.
17 to hit.
No.
Alright.
I was like, wait, 17 does hit. Wait, now I have the +1 AC for my defense stance or style.
Style.
The second direwolf comes up behind you.
Okay, well now I can't
From
do
the other side, I mean. And also goes in for a bite, and it will have advantage.
God damn it.
Can you stop rolling criticals, please?
Apparently not.
Oh my god. Well, I know what I'm spending spell slots on. let's not...
Ongrin, roll a strength saving throw. I believe this would knock you off your horse, so I believe you would get advantage for being a cavalier.
That is true.
Easy. This thing tries to grab onto your arm and pull you from your horse. You just bat it aside.
You take your arm off and beat him with it.
No, bad dog.
No, Maz was the one with the missing limb.
That's fair.
That is fair.
It's okay, when it bites my arm off, I'll just take it and beat the dog with it.
Improvised weapon attack.
I've still got 3 hit points, I'll kill you.
This next direwolf goes after Aragol. Aragol was ready, even though he wasn't. He kind of jumps both legs out of the stirrups and sits on top of the saddle.
Like he'd pull his knees to his chest and he's just sitting in it like that?
Like he's jumping up and crouching on the saddle.
Oh, he's doing the Genji thing.
Genji is with you.
Tana, the smaller wolf charges right up to you and jumps, almost slamming right into the back of the cart. 20 to hit.
Am I able to use reactions?
No, you are surprised.
Then yes.
Alright, make a constitution saving throw.
Sure. Nope.
Oh.
We will get back to that. Ongrin, it is your turn.
This is unusual.
It's not unusual.
Isn't it Sabina's because she has the higher dex?
It is.
She is surprised.
Ah, that's fair. So I don't act
Oh.
this round because I'm surprised.
I'm going to just beat the ever-loving shit out of the one that I hit first because I'm not getting flanked again, damn it.
Not again.
You want a crit? You get crit?
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. thanks to menacing, I think. Or is it savage attacks? That's what it is.
Savage attacks. So
So
that is
18.
17.
Oh, 17, yeah.
17.
How's he looking?
After these 2 slashes, he is on his last legs. You know, there's the yip and the whimper as it reels back.
Good.
Another chop and it falls into the mud.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit the one that had flanked me.
Absolutely.
If it'll roll, there we go. For 8 damage.
You just bop it on its snout.
Nail.
Get the yip whine as it kind of backs away.
And to make sure I don't get messed up, while I have movement, I'm going to use 5 to hop off the horse so I don't get pulled off of it or knocked down. And then send the horse off so it doesn't get attacked by said wolves. Or at least try to get between it and the wolf.
Alright. Mybi, as you weren't paying attention, one of the wolves managed to sneak up around onto your side of the cart and is now attempting to bite at you.
Beautiful. No! It does not, unless it's an advantage, then it does.
It does because one of its allies is on top of Tanahalavi.
Ah, then yes, it does.
So that is 11 piercing damage, and you need to make a strength saving throw.
No.
This thing sneaks up, grabs onto you, and rips you off of the wagon into the mud.
I think Arky's trying to kill us, guys.
It was a really bad random encounter.
Was that my 2d8?
Yeah. Yes,
Why did I have
yes,
to
it
roll
was.
it? Or just because you wanted
Because
me
it
to?
wanted you to.
Okay. I don't know if I did something that triggered it.
No, I just wanted to mess with you guys.
Because Ark wanted to say it's not his fault when we all die.
Sabina, in the cart, you hear something smash headfirst into the back of the wagon door. A couple of times. The door begins to crack.
How dare.
What's the door's hit points?
Usually not much.
Yeah, but they have an okay AC?
I think it's funny how doors have armor classes.
No, it's just the chance to hit them. And they're usually, like you said, they're okay.
Remember, Aragorn's short sword is a +1 as well.
I changed it, yeah.
Well, it's 23 or 23 to hit, so.
I
Both of
think it was
those
23.
will definitely hit.
So he takes the damage twice. Jesus, that
How much poison damage? 76? Wow.
That's
Yeah,
That's
Sorry.
poison.
some good poison.
And the direwolf that was attacking Aragorn is very dead.
The Vistani naturally secrete poison. It's why you can't trust them, you see.
Tell me
Van
as I am on the
Richten.
ground.
Yeah, that's Van Richten propaganda right there.
Ongrin, it is this wolf's turn again. It will not have advantage.
Well, it still hits.
I mean, you're meant to take damage, right?
Yeah.
Tana, it is your turn.
Hey!
There's currently a normal-sized wolf attacking you.
Yes, there is. Also, Mybi's on the ground with a bigger wolf.
Yep, she was just yoinked.
Which is like really big for me.
Yeah. So, above me, on the top of the cart, my Eldritch Cannon is going to manifest as the mechanical raven, but for some reason it has mechanical wolf ears. I don't know why, it just does. And it is going to attack the one that's on me to push him off.
Tweet, tweet, boom.
Pretty much. And he's going to blast him 5 feet away from me. If that hits.
Nah, the 25 will miss.
Damn it. Does the natural one hit though?
Yes, it does.
Alright, I had disadvantage for some reason.
And it is pushed off of you. And it snarls.
Yep.
Anything else?
Yeah, I level my rifle at it, and then I spin around and I shoot the one attacking Mybi. The runes light up.
Burst of fire hits the wolf. Loud squealing yelps as it catches on fire. Donna, you start to hear the cracking of bones, as well as this squelching sound as the wolf in front of you, its bones shift and reform, standing about as tall as a man, still wolfish. It snarls at you and begins to laugh as it slashes a claw at you.
Yeah.
17 or 17?
I'll take... No. I'm gonna save my shield. I'll just take it.
So it slashes you for 6 damage, and then as it moves in for another bite, you manage to move out of the way and it rips a chunk off of the seat.
You're going to pay for that. Also, I just kind of glance down at the bite on my arm, and then go, shit.
Ongrin, it is your turn.
Alright, well. Time to take care of this guy biting at me. Oh, God. Sure, a 3 and a 2.
Neither of those will hit, unfortunately.
Bonus attack, hiya.
That will hit. You give it another good beating. It snarls and turns on you again. Sabina, it is your turn.
So with the sounds of one trying to get in, I am going to cast Spirit Guardians.
That's fun.
So it radiates out from me in the 15-foot radius. Good. Control the spectral form appears as angelic or fey. They probably don't appear angelic or fey, but being Vistani, they probably just like appear as like ancestors, just like ready to brawl, and they're like playing music and drinking and being Vistani rowdy because that's the
It
stereotype.
looks like a bar brawl, basically.
Yep. Because that's the stereotype Wizards of the Coast set up for the Vistani. But yeah, they just kind of like soccer hooligan around her.
One of them breaks a ghost chair over someone.
Yep. And of course, I designate all of the allies, including what's his name, Mardukov, and little Arthur here, and the horses, and all of our friends don't get hurt by this because I have to designate who doesn't get killed by this thing. But fuck all the wolves and the werewolf in particular. But I shoot this around, and it is a DC 16 Wisdom, please.
Great.
What better way to celebrate a sub than a Vistani brawling orchestra?
Hell yeah. Well, I got 2. I got 3.
And it's half damage on a success?
On a successful save, creature takes half as much. Yes, and it is all radiant. As fun as necrotic would be, Sabine is not evil. That you know.
Or is she?
Dun, dun, dun.
Surprisingly, one of my few good aligned characters.
Dun dun dun.
Everyone outside the cart, you do see these figures come around and start attacking the wolves.
Not gonna question it.
Mybi, you are currently prone.
I am.
18 damage.
Yes. I'm out.
Alright, the wolf starts to howl, and then it runs off into the woods.
I still have to make a saving throw.
Yes, you do have to make your death saving throw.
Know what that means.
That is a success.
Hey! Not dead. Also, I realized with my last saving throw, I could have used my Dark One's Blessing, but it's okay. It specifically says you can do it after the roll, but before the effects take place. So I'm like, oh, never mind.
Let's see how this sounds for Spirit Guardians. Hold on. There we go.
Huh?
The door this time bursts open, and you can see the large dire wolf barely able to fit through the frame. You can see it snarling, having the radiant burns from your spirit guardians.
Ooh.
It is Aragel's turn.
Oh,
And he is-
also, Art, in case we missed it, their speed is halved while they're in the area. I just noticed that.
Good to know.
And when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts their turn there, they must make the saving throw. Yeah, no. That's a
I am enjoying this music.
Me too.
That was the wrong click. It succeeds, so it takes 7 more damage. Alright. Aragel's turn. He is going to jump from his horse and attack the direwolf, attacking Ongrin.
Garlic bread.
Pew pew tag team.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Ooh.
He stumbles on the landing.
Well, if he's flanking, at least it wouldn't have been a 1.
Alright, so... that direwolf is very dead.
Oh god.
Not just nearly dead, but really most sincerely dead.
There's no way that wolf's coming back.
Not yet, anyway.
Tanahalavi, it is your turn.
Do I see the one that attacked Mybi and then ran away? Still?
You do.
Cool. Second burst, same as first. I'm gonna blow the werewolf off me and then fire at that one in the distance. Beep beep. Beep beep.
That's another 11 damage.
And yeah. Shite.
Unfortunately, your shot's just a little wide. Catching onto a tree. With the rain, you don't think it will cause any lasting damage.
Alright. Then I just turn and square off against the werewolf.
The werewolf stands up, taller than you, leans back and lets out a loud howl, and it runs off into the woods. You do not get an opportunity attack.
No, I don't.
Ongrin, it is back to you.
Okay, I am how far from the back of the cart? Because I think I was like ahead of it, but behind the other thing.
If I remember correctly, it was horses, wine cart, Vistani wagon. So probably a good 60 feet away from the front.
Can I use some of my movement to get on the horse, ride it to the back, and get back off of the horse?
Yeah, with
Alright,
your with your 5 feet getting on, absolutely.
Yeah, so he's gonna attack Orgal and immediately just get back on the horse to ride to the back of it, and then hop back off to get the.
Yes, no problem.
Like, I'll be right back. And just rides off. And he's gonna get right back off behind the one that's busting open the door. And he's just gonna lay it all in on him. Stamp.
Those will both hit. And it is just barely up.
Okay. For another 8. I roll better on D4s than I do on D10s. This is disgusting.
I know that feel. With that final swing, you bring the handle down onto the direwolf's back, where you hear a loud crunching and squelching as the broken bones enter into its organs, and it falls limp.
Just look at it. You all right? No, nobody's all right.
I'm fine.
And
If Mybi could speak, I'd say I'm dying.
you did ride past an unconscious Mybi.
Yeah, but I think the little one needs help.
I'm sorry, or something.
Sabina, it is your turn.
Irina and our and Mardukov are both just kind of like keeping their heads down. And the squire.
They're not on the initiative, right?
No, they couldn't help much.
Okay.
Alright. I don't hear the thumping at the door anymore, right?
The direwolf had broken in through the door at the end of its last turn. And then Ongrin just killed it.
Ongrin just killed it. Alright. So then I'm going to go through the now broken door. What a dick. And then make my way out. I'm going to see Mybi is down. And I will bonus action healing word to Mybi. It's got a range of 60 feet. Whoosh. Don't die.
You are no longer dying.
That was max healing too. Whoosh.
Don't die. Okay.
Thanks, I won't.
I wake up and I go, "Come at me, wolves!"
Yeah, and then I make my way over to the remaining werewolf.
He has ran off into the woods.
Oh, he was still on the initiative, so I thought he was close. Okay. If there's nobody there, then I'm gonna keep Spirit Guardians up just in case they come back, but I will maintain that for now. Then I'm done, because Mybi not dying was the important thing. And I can hold Spirit Guardians for 10 minutes.
Is werewolf still in sight, I assume? Maybe? Oh, not my turn, never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too, though.
At this point, you are all out of initiative.
Oh. After I was woken up, could I see any of them, though? Were any of them within 60 feet? More specifically, the werewolf.
The werewolf, no, but make a perception check.
Okay. Come on, perception, where are you? There.
You can still see the wolf that had attacked you. It is quite a ways into the woods at this point, about 90 feet.
Ugh, never mind. I can't do what I wanted to.
Eldritch Blast.
I mean, I could. Yeah, I'll shoot it. Can I shoot it still?
You can.
Even though we're out of initiative? It just almost killed me. I don't like it.
Dead.
Yeah, I gotta shoot 2 beams at the 5th level, because I am above the 5th level. 1, 2. There. Wait, why didn't it roll the damage?
Both of those end up going a little bit wide.
You
The
know
first
what?
one kind of cinches the back of its fur, but does no damage.
Warning shot.
What? That's fine, as long as it knows that I am alive. You can't kill me! What's that one? I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Remember my name.
I'm going to look around and listen and see if we're still being watched.
Absolutely. sword out in the woods. You don't see much of anything now that the wolves are gone. Everything's gone back to that deathly silence.
Is everyone alright?
Yeah, for the most part.
No.
They didn't touch me.
Let's see.
Are you okay?
Was it Davian Mardukov that we had with us? No, Elvir.
The useless.
Elvir. Elvir, you're alright? Irina?
You get 2 yeses.
I have a potion of healing. Can I drink that?
I can.
Can-
I would save the potion. I'm gonna do. Did anybody else get hurt? I know Ongrin got fucked up in the start, but between the two of you,
I have a big old bite mark on my arm.
you also have a big bite mark. And I'm gonna do prayer of healing then, and I'm sure Aragorn needs it too with his big stupid face and his nat 1. Oh man, I could dump another spell slot and do Beacon of Hope too, and then just max out that prayer of healing. But oh, that's so much spell slots wasted.
I don't need max.
All right, so 10 minutes. I'd have everybody gather up, and I'm gonna say rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub. Yay God. Everybody heals 15.
Okay.
9 plus 15.
24.
As she's doing the prayer, am I fully aware of werewolves and the danger they present when encountered?
I think you'd know enough that a bite would mean that you could contract lycanthropy.
I've been bitten.
I do not have the means of dealing with that tonight, but we can address that.
Where were you bit?
Do I know how long it takes? Give or take?
Roll a religion check.
Religion.
Dun, dun, dun.
22.
Where was she bit?
22. I like how we had the same roll.
Yeah.
And almost, you guys had the same nat 1 on your disadvantage as well.
We did.
Wow.
I'm gonna roll for fun because I have a 0, so you.
Yeah.
Still in that one.
Wait, now I want to try.
Uh,
Just to see if I get a nat 1 as well.
Break the cycle.
No.
Thank God.
No, you're smart.
I did good.
Sabina and Tana, you two would know that in the first night they would turn and start to wreak havoc.
Ah, shit. Okay,
Shit.
I don't.
Where were you bit?
The arm.
Cut it off.
See,
I kind of need it.
and what's bad is when we started this, I looked at remove curse and I was like, the hags don't do curses. I don't need to pick this tonight. I can't do anything for it tonight.
He's taking a crash study session to get that ready.
Irina's going to step out of the cart. There is the Abbey of St. Markovia.
You think they can cure it?
English, please?
She thinks they can cure it. See, is that in Kresik, Irina?
Yes, it was in the mountains above.
That's right.
Then we can go there after delivering the wine, and they hopefully let us in.
Yes. I'd be less concerned if it were a raven. I'd prefer not to be.
But wolves are cool.
Wolves are cool, but I don't want to I don't know how to control lycanthropy.
We will chain you up. It's fine.
Kinky. Alright, let's try to get there.
It is a short trip compared to what you just went through to make it the rest of the way to Kresk.
I am gonna bandage the arm and hide it. Can I take a wolf head with me? A dire wolf head?
If you want to.
Haha. You could have been cutting it off during the 10 minutes that she was doing the
You don't need that arm. Just chop it off.
I mean, you could make yourself a cool robot arm, just saying.
Just saying.
That's actually true.
And then it becomes what holds your gun and everything. It'll be cool.
Tana,
Yes.
over this trip, you can kind of feel your muscles bunch up under your skin. Your strength score is now 15.
It more than doubled.
Strength was that low?
She had like a 7.
Yeah.
Good lord!
Why would you? Oh, I mean, okay.
She's getting swole.
Strength score.
Roger Ghost would be proud.
Can I do
Ongrin's
that?
gonna feel sad and look at his own arms like, aw, I got bit like 3 times. Where's my muscle? Gotta get these gains.
Approaching the gatehouse of Kresk, the 4 guards have... One has already gone to grab the burgomaster. Shortly, he returns. All right, let them in. And the guards head below and open up the gatehouse. And they allow you to pass. And I think it is about here that we're going to take our break.
My food is on its way. Well, it's being picked up.
Good.
And I gave you extra time.
Yeah, guys, if I cut off my arm and make a mechanical one, someone's gonna lose their enchantment.
Can you do that? Can you make a mechanical
I
one?
can do that.
You can make a mechanical arm.
Make a mechanical arm. I don't have an enchantment, so I have nothing to lose.
I mean, the enchantment I had on my armor wasn't just damage reduction for a certain type of magic.
Necrotic, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Filled it.
It's good against vampires.
Vampire.
Vampires.
Alrighty, go take your break, people. 5 minutes. We'll be back shortly.
Yeah.
Yay. Also, thanks
Well, that
for
was
the
a
subs,
fun
Stephanie.
encounter.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I wish I killed the werewolf.
I wish I died. I'll be back.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm
Alright.
kidding.
Our mic's muted.
Millennial Mybi over here.
Gonna step away.
Okay.
I'm back.
Oh, baby.
Welcome back.
Food is 1 minute away.
Is Roger
So I'm gonna
asleep?
have to go wait a minute.
Did Roger fall asleep?
Yeah, he's somewhere in his cage.
If you don't hear scurrying, then he's probably asleep.
Yep.
Cruz is asleep.
Aw, kitty.
What's her name?
Cruz.
Cruz?
Tom.
Yeah.
Cruise.
Boy or girl kitty?
What was that?
Boy or girl kitty?
Is your kitty male or female?
He's a boy.
Yes.
There's one my sister rescued off the side of the road. It's just this tiny little thing, way too young to be away from its mother. And they were so sickly, like on the verge of death, had parasites, was malnourished,
Oh.
ice cold. And at the time, I was working at a vet's office, so I was allowed one free appointment. And I was like, yep, this is it. So I took her in, and her veins were so small that the smallest gauge needle would not fit. So we had to nurse her back to health before we could administer fluids. But she got better, got rid of the parasites, was able to get her fed, and I think we had to bottle feed her a little bit because she was so tiny. And I called her Tiger Lily. I wanted to keep her, but
I'll be back.
it wasn't to be. And someone else adopted her.
You had to eat her. I mean, yeah, adopted her.
Hmm?
What?
Who?
I did not hear.
That's okay.
Oh, he's awake now.
The sleeper has awakened.
You heard us talking about him.
They were a tabby, right?
Yes.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Are you though? Did you bring enough food for all of us?
You know, so that's a real
I got
question.
10 wings and some mozzarella sticks.
Ooh.
Wish I could
So it should be
have
enough.
All
lots of
right.
things.
Over here.
Dang, that does sound good though.
All right, we can all have 10 wings or 2 wings.
2 wings each.
Yep.
With which to
Probably all I'm
fly.
gonna eat.
Some wings do sound good though.
I was gonna say earlier, it was funny when I stood up. For some reason, I thought I didn't have pants on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. I stood up and I was like, oh no, my pants! But they were there, so we're fine.
They were there.
Stream would have let you know. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. I was just like... And I have no idea why I thought I didn't have pants on. Like, literally 0 reasons why. Like,
Sometimes you just gotta go without pants.
yeah, I guess. But, like, mentally, not physically, I guess.
So he's going to Crazy's. Crazy Stones.
Ark, if I scroll fast enough, it's like he's moving.
Yeah, he likes to bite my thumb.
That's how you know he's a warrior.
I didn't get wings. I got a cheesesteak. I just remembered.
That's also good.
Well, now we can't share. Are we ready to go, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me if you can't see.
What are we
I can see.
Ah, yes, the village of Crazy.
I was about to say, can't see what?
The map.
I see it. Oh, it's a little baby city!
The word for that is
The
village,
mist-shrouded.
yes.
The mist-shrouded village beyond the wall is nothing more than a scattering of humble wooden cottages along the dirt roads. They stretch between stands of snow-dusted pine trees. So many trees as to constitute a forest. To the northeast, great cliffs rise sharply, and the road winding up to the abbey is easy to see from this vantage point.
Well,
Located.
we need to visit the abbey, but Irina, do you know of a place where you might be able to hide or stay safe, or did your brother have a place in mind?
Irina kind of stammers, and then you hear the burgomaster. Well, thank you all for traveling to get the wine.
You're welcome. Do you want a dire wolf head?
Has it been cleaned?
No, but it's fresh. Like, really fresh. 10 minutes ago fresh.
I almost died fresh.
Sure, I'll take it.
Oh. Okay.
Did you not think that would work when you offered?
I didn't.
Why would you do that then?
I mean, I don't mind.
Just
We're still
just
on the
shakes her head.
peaks.
The important thing we needed to discuss, Burgermeister, is this one is the daughter of the Burgermeister of Barovia. We brought her here to escape the devil's influence. We were hoping you might be able to help us.
Indeed. We are still on the standby train.
Are you? You shouldn't be.
Hoping you would help us?
No, Frost said that you guys are still on the standby screen.
Oh, we are. But, you know, blap. There we go. Thank you, Frost.
Did that work?
No, that was me, not you.
Oh, for the stream bot.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk over everybody while they were talking. Yeah.
Well, here in Kresk, we all do our part, and that's how we stay alive. Anyone can stay here as long as they're willing to put in a little work.
The question was more of, will she be safe from the devil if we left her here? Not left her here, but left her in your care.
As safe as I can make it.
So, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, we're looking at what, like a 7?
These balls are much nicer than Valaki's.
You're not crazy like Valaki. Just very vague.
She's complimenting you. I know it doesn't sound like it, but she is.
Well, I don't have a standing army, if that's what you're asking.
The last army did not do well against Strahd. I'm looking for some kind of assurance that she would be okay if we left her here. It was the Burgermeister's dying wish that she be taken somewhere safe.
Well, the walls.
This is, of course, what I have been told from these folks.
This is true.
Because they are not speaking up.
That is true. The walls here are much better. I suppose, just by looks, it's as safe as anywhere. Is there any hallowed ground that you are aware of?
The pool to the north of the village centuries ago was blessed by Saint Markovia herself.
You know, is there perhaps a nearby dwelling, cottage of any kind near the lake that is perhaps unused? Or...
No, not unused, but...
Understood.
Are you asking for a place for this one to stay, or for you all to stay?
More for her, but any assistance for us would be appreciated.
If you wish for her to stay near this pool, then we can talk to the family, and as long as she's willing to help, I'm sure they would be happy to have her.
How do you feel about it, Irina?
It feels safer here than Valaki and Barovia.
Settled then. We'll take a look at this lake and Abbey, get a feel for the town. I'm just gonna I'm gonna take her hand and say, and I promise I'll do everything I can for your brother.
She nods. Thank you.
Irina. Do you know why the people in Valaki were trying to take you and then took your brother? Like, I know why they took your brother, but like, why were they trying to take you?
No, I have no idea.
Was it? Someone mentioned it was just the one fellow with the arm.
Yes, he wanted to take me somewhere. I don't know where.
He's a bad
Bet you he's working with Strahd. Just saying. I'm calling it now.
Why? Because of the
Mybi
demon
will
arm?
say that.
Is it the demon arm?
I
The
mean,
demon
no,
arm giveth
not
away?
because of the demon arm, because he's an asshole.
Oh, I mean, people who associate with demons are generally bad people.
Yeah, they're not
Cut
good.
off at the end.
I said people who associate with demons are genuinely bad people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but...
You wouldn't? Why not?
There's a difference between, and Ongrin's kind of there's a difference between like a tiefling just going about their business and a guy who looks like he worships some kind of devil.
It's not a tiefling's
The
fault.
fuck is a tiefling?
It's not a tiefling's fault. A tiefling is the byproduct of somebody's great grandmother getting down with a glabrezu, and the imagery
Well, that's what I'm
of
saying.
that
Like,
is-
just like being associated with a demon isn't bad when you have like no control over it or anything, like the. But when you're willingly, and he's like, with the arm and everything.
yes, a willing association
Like-
with demons, very bad.
So like it starts out unwilling, and then you just gotta learn to accept it.
I
Those
have-
people aren't bad either.
I have read stories like that. They're quite kinky.
As
I assume you are all heading towards the pool as you talk.
Yes.
I do thank the Burgermeister before we leave. But yes, we are walking.
He acknowledges your thank, and then he sets people to work unloading the wine.
Good wine? Like, was it the expensive kind or just cheap?
It's all the kinds.
Mhm.
Oh,
What they had on.
also, with Elvir still here, are you, do you need an escort back to, back home, Elvir?
No, I should be fine. They're after the
be.
wine.
Wow. It's impressive how golden the wine is.
Wine makes people feel better about their shitty situation.
I mean, that's fair.
Blood here.
Alright, well, if you're leaving, then be safe, but you're welcome with us as well.
He nods and then bows. Thank you for your help. I will be returning home before the day is over.
Very well. And off we go.
Yes. Yes.
But like I said, all people associated with demons are not bad. Just most of them.
I mean, it's still debatable. I am not so sure. The jury is out. We have not met a good demon worshipper yet. Just Mr. Clawhand.
Worshipper is different than being associated.
I mean, yes, maybe.
True, but mild association doesn't give you the weird arm.
It's true. He definitely had to give some.
Oh no, he was totally an asshole. That guy. I would talk about other people.
What other
Yeah,
people?
that guy's probably at least had dinner. That
We're gonna
guy's
get this
probably
out
at
of
least had
Mybi
dinner.
eventually.
You seem to be awfully set on defending these people, Mybi.
Oh no, some tea just got spilled. Someone clean it up.
I mean, I suppose there
Defending.
are technically stories of people rebelling against demons, but that's usually that turns out with a sense of vengeance on the demon's part.
The sense of chaos.
Vengeance.
When demons are chaotic creatures.
Yeah. Sometimes they just choose people because they want to cause chaos to associate themselves with.
So people sometimes willingly go along with demons to promote the demon's agenda? Yes. that
No,
still
definitely
sounds-
not willingly. I mean, sometimes yes, but in this case, no.
Which case is that?
A case of a very close friend of mine. Well, not friend, my brother.
Your brother had a trouble running with a demon?
Or is your brother a demon? Is your brother the man with the demon arm?
No, he is not. Is he? Ark?
Would like to know that familial connection.
He's just a
No,
really
isn't.
tall gnome.
It's like, no, he isn't. Hang on, let me ask
He
God
used to
real
be a
quick.
gnome
God,
before he just got jacked on
I-
demon
Let me ask
juice.
my demon real fast and make sure it's not him.
It was a really, really bad enlarged spell.
He used to be a gnome. He's just jacked on demon juice now. He has many gifts.
Yeah.
I am the world's tallest midget.
Yes.
I prefer
But yeah,
little person.
Not my. That was not my brother. Sorry, I burped.
That is so boring. Not that you were.
You should drinking so much. You should stop drinking so much wine, maybe.
Sorry, I have a little body.
Eventually, you guys make it to the north end of the village. Even under the gray skies and snowfall, the pool shimmers and sparkles. Near the shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man, its paint chipped and faded, stands in the gazebo, its arms outstretched as though waiting to be embraced. Sabina, you would recognize this as the Morning Lord.
I go up and offer just a little prayer, and it's like, I know I like this village. There's a perfectly good reason we could leave her here. We have the protection of the Morning Lord.
Seems so. Might be able to help.
You would also know Saint Markovia is a saint of the Morning Lord, who was here centuries ago.
Centuries ago. I definitely wasn't. Wink.
Well, after everything is done, I could try help fixing up the shrine here.
It does not need really help. It looks just fine. It has that weathered age to it.
Very well.
As you are looking over the statue, you hear a masculine voice say, "Tatiana, it has been so long. Come, my love, let us be together at last."
Spin around immediately.
Turning around, you see Irina is at the edge of the pool, looking down in the reflection of the water. There's a young, handsome, noble man.
Inside.
Irina gasps and puts a hand on her heart. "My beloved Sergei, in life you were a prince and a man of faith. We were to be married long ago. Has this blessed pool called your spirit to me?" And she reaches towards the water surface as a hand of water rises up to take hers.
This is some Shakespeare shit, bro.
Inside. Do I get suspicious of this shit?
What a join. Hold on,
Sabina, you have no clue what the fuck's going on.
This looks romantic as fuck, and I love it.
Oh yeah, this is some Shakespeare shit, bro.
Tana, you remember hearing the names Sergei and Tatiana from Strahd's journal.
Yes, I do.
I did not hear that. You need to speak up.
Yes, I do.
Yes, Andy.
Their hands meet and then Irina is pulled into the pool of water.
Oh, that was fast. Okay.
No.
No one said they were intervening.
I think it's romantic as fuck, and I don't want to.
But yeah.
And after a few moments, as the rippling halts, you see Irina and Sergei embracing beneath the water. You've never seen a happier couple in Barovia, and they begin to fade from view.
I'm so happy for them.
There was a fucking portal here?
Suddenly, there's a clap of thunder. It shakes the land, and dark clouds coalesce into the terrible visage of Strahd von Zarovich. You hear a deep, dark voice from beyond the mountains cry out, "She is mine!" And there's a terrible crack as blue lightning splits the sky and strikes the pool.
Not today, Satan.
I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
You would.
Hey, look at that, Ongrin. Good job.
Yes.
Alright, here we go.
I only
have
take
a-
97 damage instead of 200.
I'm gonna do my. Wait, where's dexterity saving? There it is. I can do my. I'm gonna do my. Add my. Oh wait, never mind. I mean, I'm still gonna add it just in case.
Oh, yeah.
Because I do. But.
Just in case, huh?
I'm going to give,
Probably save it for yourself. You rolled really bad.
I did, but I'm also using Absorb Elements. I need to check if this uses a reaction or not.
What is it?
Oh wait, I'm not gonna use it because I can only use it once.
For short or long rest?
Nope,
Yeah.
that takes a reaction, and I'm using it to half the damage on myself. All right. I might have been able to get you a save too.
Okay, it's just a 19.
Anyone that rolled below a 17 fails the saving throw.
Oh, rip Ongrin. You tried so hard.
Got so far.
Oh no. I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Save us, Mybi. We weren't talking shit about your demon association at all.
We were just bringing up a question.
my
I can do.
my mechanical raven explodes.
No, Bebo.
No.
Does that do anything?
It has base stats, but it has hit points too. So
Kill Rumble.
But I mean, like, does it explode into more damage, or?
no, it just evaporates.
God.
And because I have to, Aragol is also there.
Oh God.
Oh, Aragol, what has happened to you?
Okay, I am the only one alive.
Hey, I have
Actually,
9
there
HP
should be-
left. Thank you very much.
There should be 2 more, so it's technically an 8 and 18.
Oh.
So, who is still up?
Um,
Aragol is actually on his feet.
Ongrin is with 9 HP.
when the lightning comes down, I do the avatar thing where I take the lightning in, because I've completely failed my dexterity save, so I just channel it through me, and take half damage with that expended spell slot. 1 down.
I'm down.
But yeah, so I'm still up.
So, Mybi, Tana, Ongrin, and Aragol are still up.
I'm gonna run over.
The pool has turned brackish and muddy.
I will run up to.
Can I detect magic?
There is no magic here anymore.
Anymore.
Before, there was abjuration magic on the pool.
Mybi,
What
the
does
portal's still
abjuration
there.
mean?
And as I'm screaming that, I'm running over to Sabina and casting Cure Wounds.
Abjuration is like the school of protection, like barriers, that kind of stuff.
Oh, it is not still there.
No, it is not still there.
Heal 12.
Yay, I'm not dying.
Ongrin is going to second wind because just in case a second shock happens, he's not.
But I'll stare up at the sky. Is his visage still there?
It is there, but it is beginning to dissipate.
Strahd, you big
Come
fucking
back,
nerd.
asshole!
No, stop. Don't make him do another one.
Never mind. Don't come back.
You can come back. We just won't insult you about it.
But I'm as I'm healing, Sabina, like I glance up and I'm just like, you closed the only portal to her. And there's like a slow, like a slow smile.
You done fucked up now.
Yeah. I'll be able to move through planes someday. But she's out of your reach now.
Let's just keep insulting the guy that
So-
lightning struck us.
I know.
After a couple moments, Sabina is up again. The burgomaster's wife begins running up carrying a pack and sets it down, unfolding bandages and what looks like herbal remedies.
Oh shit, that probably alerted the whole town.
Okay.
Not.
Miss Burgomaster-esque. S.
Burgermaster is
Burgermistress?
fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Anna Kriskova.
Anna Kriskova. Thank you for coming so quickly. My hair is also everywhere.
Everyone's hair is everywhere.
Is anyone else down? I'm looking around looking for any other bodies.
The gazebo and the statue within it have been destroyed.
Shit.
Is there anyone hurt?
Right?
No one else was visiting the pool.
Okay. Yeah, Ongrin's like wandering around just a little bit, see if there's anybody that was nearby.
When she comes over to me, I just hold up a hand. I'm fine. Just make sure the others are all right.
She smacks her hand away. No, you are going to stay here and get my help.
I'm really okay. I do like you, but I'm okay.
Just accept it.
She ignores you and starts applying the salve. It soothes the burn.
Oh, that is nice.
It's not much, but it's the best we have.
It's really good, if I'm honest. What did you see?
I heard the thunder and saw the lightning strike down.
Oh, well, update, then, on our situation. That, sacred pool that we were told about was very much sacred and had a, portal to another realm in which, Irina escaped.
Or Tatiana, apparently.
Maybe now that you think about it, you also kind of remember the journal.
If the book is to be believed, then yes, her reincarnation. And it definitely seems like that is the case. Thank you, Miss Kreskov. Anna Kreskov, it was?
Anna Kriskova.
Kreskova. Apologies.
We needed to go see the Abbey. Is it alright if we head up there?
We don't really visit the Abbey anymore. But if that is where you need to go, of course you may go up there.
It's not ominous at all. Why do you not go up there?
You can hear odd noises coming from there at night.
Is this more odd than anything else we would see in Barovia? Damn, she's got a point.
Yes, I would think so.
Very curious.
That is concerning. But I do have a question for them. Or whoever's up there anyway.
We only know him as the Abbot.
What can you tell us of them?
He has been there over a century, and he has never aged a day.
Well, that's strange. Is he like a vampire?
No, I don't think so.
He does not have a demon arm or anything, right?
No.
There are other ageless beings. Do they have ears like this?
Oh yes, are they enough?
No, they are not.
Are they short?
They are human.
Oh, well, that removed like 5 or 6 more questions I was going to ask. Okay, human, but that humans do not live that long, Tana. I am sorry.
Not normally, anyway. We should have a look there.
How's everybody doing on health?
I still only have 24, but that wasn't from the lightning bolt.
Alright, while the what's her name was touching everybody up with holistic stuff, I do another quick prayer to the Morning Lord. Prayer healing. Blah. 16 to everybody.
Yay!
I can only do one more of those.
It's alright, it's alright.
I'm back up to almost 2/3 health. Because boy howdy, going from almost full to almost not is not fun.
Yeah, that hurt.
Someday I'll get those like 8 HP I'm missing.
Trust me, Strahd meant every bit of damage.
Oh, I'm sure. Big fucking nerd.
Just pull the oh god, I can't remember the name of the people from Octane Hunger Force just flipping off the sky. I'm doing this real hard even if you can't see it.
The Moonanites.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, Anna, do you have, have you ever had to do an amputation?
I could do one if needed.
I remember that. I may be back to see you.
You know it's gotten very far in your bloodstream by now, right? You have to amputate immediately.
Shit. Can the... Alright, yes, I should completely level with you. I was bitten by a werewolf. I am concerned. My arm was not this muscular before. Would the abbot be able to cure what is happening? Or should I just have you remove the arm completely right now?
I do not know what the Abbot can do exactly, but I think he is capable of great magic.
Alright. I probably should be heading there immediately then. If not, I will...
The Morning Lord be with you.
You as well.
And with you.
And also with you.
And also with you.
So I'm gonna run up there and try to speak with the abbot, and if it's done, I'm getting the arm cut off.
It's a long way to run.
Like a little pain in my body when I say and also with you.
Why are you straining so much? It's not like you're a demon worshiper or anything.
You begin to make your way up the winding road. It hugs the cliff. It's about 10 feet wide and covered with loose gravel and chunks of broken rock. Your ascent is slow and somewhat treacherous, and the air continues to grow colder as you reach the top.
I'm thinking about purchasing some heavier cloaks.
Put on my cloak of billowing,
Whoosh.
so I am not cold.
Do you billow it?
Yes, because it looks cool.
Mybi looks very cool.
So cool.
But not in like the cold sense. Because that's why I put it.
Ah, yes.
Why is it blowing against the wind? As soon as we get to the gate of the abbey, I'm just gonna beat on the door.
Hang on, what is the marching order, just so I know?
I'm probably going first because I'm getting more nervous about my arm.
I'll be in the back.
Uh-oh.
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 Who is after Tana?
I'm in the back.
I'll probably be right behind her.
I'll be in the middle.
If I do lose my arm, can I have hobby arms?
What was that?
If I do lose my arm, can I have hobby arms? Like where there's like two smaller arms that just like connect each other and make a full arm. Can I make one of those? I'm gonna make one of those.
I mean, you can decide how it looks.
Awesome.
As long as, it doesn't give you any added benefits besides what the magic arm does.
Besides looking really cool.
I totally just zoned out.
We haven't done anything.
Okay. Not arguing, having a discussion about Voltron right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a show.
It's
I like
several
the
shows.
I like both of the shows a lot. Okay. On the map, on the map.
Scroll all the way down and all the way left.
You are.
Hi, Kitty.
Good morning! Did you have a nice sleep?
So is everything working? You guys can see the dynamic lighting?
Yes.
It's too dark.
It's too dark.
Left and down.
Can you see anything, Frost?
No.
Yeah.
Hang on. How's that?
Nope. Still black.
I'll pop over and take a look. Hold on.
Whoa.
What about now?
Nope.
Have you scrolled down to the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now?
No.
Well, I have no clue then.
Give me 1 sec. I'll take a look.
Look, it's just all darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Roll 10, he's running slow again. Something, something new. Well, it says he has sight. It says it's working. Ongrin. Let me go double check the other one. Over here. That's the all the thick width. Right.
I stepped away for a second.
So his main token on the map wasn't set. So I've fixed it now. The main page the main page token was fine. This one didn't have it set. How about now, Frost?
Yeah. Thank you.
Cool, cool.
Alright.
Alright, let me flip back to player view. But we're good to continue.
So, reaching the Abbey, you can see a light dusting of snow covering the trees and the rocky earth. The gravel road passes between two small stone outbuildings to either side of which stretches a 5-foot-high, 3-foot-thick wall of jumbled stones held together with a mortar. Locking the road are iron gates attached to the outbuildings by rusty hinges. It appears to be unlocked. Viewed through the gates of the stone abbey stands quiet. Its two wings are joined by a 15-foot-high curtain wall. A belfry protrudes from the rooftop of the closer north wing, which also sports a chimney billowing gray smoke.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I assume
Just 1 second.
Oh, never mind.
Heroes return for more.
Come back to finish what they started.
After calling out, there's a couple of seconds, and the iron gate squeals open. And sticking their head out, you see a man kind of hobbling on his two legs and supporting himself with one of his arms, carrying a shovel on the other hand. His legs are lupine-based. He has a donkey's tail, one wolf ear, and a wolf snout coming out of his face.
Oh.
This is what's going to happen.
Who
if
are
we don't-
you?
Oh, Ark is using voices now. I like it.
Oh.
It's what's going to happen if we don't remove that curse from you.
That's. Hi,
Curse?
Yes.
Oh, this is a stage whisper. You're not supposed to hear me, but maybe it's dog ears. I don't know. What are you?
Your hearing is incredible. I need to speak with the abbot. Do you know him?
I would hope so. He lives here.
I'm Tanahalavi, by the way. What should I
Hi,
call
B.
you?
You can see kind of peeking around the other stone wall a woman with lizard scales across half her face, and the other half is covered in fur. One of her arms is covered in scales, and the other looks like a cat's paw with a thumb.
Oh, that's freaky. I mean, boy, aren't you just the prettiest thing? I'm going to stop talking.
Okay.
And one of her eyes is that of a cat.
Would I be able to ascertain that these are chimera with human parts?
If you're using Chimera in the traditional sense, that's just something you can assume.
Okay.
If you're using it in the D&D sense, then no, these are not dragon, lion, goat hybrids.
Well, they can be things other than that. You just gotta change your stats.
But we're not going off stats, is what
Okay.
he said.
Yes, understandable. I'm Tanahalavi.
The one carrying the shovel goes, Otto!
Pleasure to meet you
Greetings.
also. Is the abbot available? May we speak with him? Or her? Or they?
Otto and Siegfried look at each other, and Otto looks at the group and goes, "We think you do them."
That would be very appreciated. And I will enter if they let us.
They begin to step away, letting the gates open.
Whoops.
Oh, they're just booking it.
They're so fast.
We're running. I have little legs. Wait up.
Just this loud clunk, 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 clunk from the armor. Ongrin's like, oh god. It's moving too fast.
They lead you to the 15-foot high curtain wall that joins the Abbey's two wings. Behind the battlements, two guards stand at attention, their features obscured by the fog. Below, set into the wall, is a pair of 10-foot tall wooden doors reinforced with bands of steel. To the right of the door, mounted on the wall, is a tarnished copper plaque.
What does the plaque say?
What does
Oh,
the plaque
and I
say?
I can read all writing.
Well, in common, it says the
Oh.
plaque bears the Abbey's name, the Abbey of Saint Markovia,
Gotcha.
and underneath bears the words, "May her light cure all illness."
That is very reassuring,
Safe as a
currently.
girl.
These two start pushing open the large doors. They're not locked, but they do look fairly heavy. As the doors open, let me just get that. There's a blanket of fog that swirls almost as if it's trying to escape the courtyard. Looking in, you can see several guards with their backs to you, but looking a little bit closer, it's clear these guards are actually just scarecrows.
Oh.
The wooden doors to the north and east lead to the Abbey's two wings. In the center of the courtyard is a stone well fitted with an iron winch to which a rope and bucket are attached. Along the perimeter, tucked under the overhanging wall, are several stone sheds with padlocked wooden doors, as well as 3 shallow alcoves that contain wooden troughs. 2 wooden posts pounded into the rocky earth have iron rings bolted into them, and chained to one of them is a short humanoid with bat wings and spider mandibles. The quiet is shattered by horrible screams that come from the sheds.
I'm sure that's normal.
I think I knew what the sounds are.
I do not think that is normal.
The Siegfried turns to you all. Please, wait here.
Very well.
Is anyone else freaked out by the screams?
Screaming,
I
sir.
mean,
Or you guys ran away. Never mind.
somebody who's not from here, I'm going to assume that's normal until told otherwise.
I mean, I am from
And
here.
you and go. It's
I am-
not normal.
I am from here. I can tell you it's not normal.
It's
Then I am certainly freaked out now.
possibly more of their
What's that? Is that the scarecrow?
more of their kind.
That is a human that has large bat wings and spider mandibles coming out of their face.
Yes, that is a big nope.
Wave.
As you wave at it, it launches into the air with its leathery wings. but doesn't get far before the chain is snapped taut and it falls back to the ground and begins to scream.
This is a bit unsettling.
Only a bit.
Friend.
I maybe should have just, I'm gonna take, while we're waiting, I'm gonna take out a paper and start making plans for an artificial arm in case we turn around.
Chains are still an option.
I'm more concerned about losing my mind.
Ugh.
Well, hey, we can see if she loses her mind next week.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
After a few minutes of waiting, the doors to the wing Otto and Siegfried went into open up. And stepping out is a beautiful man with light blonde hair, and he smiles at you as he steps forward. What can I help you all with? And that's where we'll end.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Show us this beautiful boy.
I will check to see if he has a handout.
Should.
What? They can't put in the description a very beautiful man and not give us a handout.
A beautiful man with no description or face or.
Because beauty's in the eye of the beholder. It might be hotter for you if it's this certain way.
First of all, the beholder's eye shoots anti-magic, so how beautiful is it really?
It's gorgeous. That's why you lose your ability to use any magic. You're so stupefied by it.
It's not gorgeous at all. It's the opposite.
And then he has 10 other ones to oogle.
Oogle McGoogle.
I like that beholders can just dream up different versions. Like, they could have eye stalks that shoot out puppies.
Yeah, but they also want to kill themselves when they do that.
Yeah.
Their dream versions. They're like, ah, shit, I made another one. You're here to kill me. Ah.
It's like, of course I'm here to kill you. That's what you created me to do. Like,
Basically, yeah.
shit, you're right.
It's like, I'm here to kill you because you made me do that. It's like, shit, only I can survive.
Yep, there's no picture.
There's no picture of them? I thought there was.
No, there isn't.
Oh,
I
no.
looked throughout all the named NPCs.
Blow up that token.
It's not a good token.
It's fair, it's not a good token.
It really isn't.
I really thought there was a picture. Oh, that sucks. Ah, no, there's no. It's like,
Yes, I'm just lying and keeping all the beauty to myself.
no, I was more
Get it-
trying
get
to.
it.
I was more trying to see if there was anything just online, but you really can't look it up. I mean, there is this one, but it's not a.
It's like half of them.
No, it's.
And
I'm sending it to you,
his
Art,
other-
because
his
the other
sister.
part would be spoiler. Yeah, there's this one. It doesn't really, because that's technically him.
Oh, hey, someone has
Yeah.
a headshot of him. Just blow up a headshot of Tom Cruise playing Lestat
Mhm.
from Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah.
That's a striking blonde.
And yeah, that seems to be the de facto picture though, because there's like a side adventure on DM's Guild that has that same headgear for a guy, It's handsome enough.
Yeah. It says he's supposed to be wearing simple monk robes, though.
Yeah, well, it's Curse of Strahd, so it's all their outfits are exaggerated pretty
Yeah.
heavily. Any hoodle.
Oh, that was fun.
It was
Okay.
fun. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Next week we get to find out if I become a werewolf or a cyborg.
Cyborg.
Or a werewolf cyborg, wink.
I was about to say.
I mean, if I do that, I want 4 arms because 2 of them are going to be mechanical.
No, so you have the one giant arm that's your normal werewolf arm for clawing. Then you have the mechanical arm that becomes a plasma cannon.
Let's see if there's any
Just
arms.
become Warwick from League of Legends.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, guys, we will wrap up here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Stefan, for resubscribing. Going on 19 months. Woo! That sub baby's almost 2 years old. We
Yeah.
will be back tomorrow. It'll be Shae, Ark, and I playing Blood Moon Rising, my homebrew game. And I'll do my
Set
best.
in Grim Hollow.
Set in Grim Hollow. And I'll do my best to not be a tired boy because I have to work when I